Hello everyone and welcome to another unboxing video. I'm Henry Higgins and we were going to be doing, because if you've been following the channel, recent videos, we were torn between doing the Green Arrow figure from McFarlane Toys or the Dark Knight figures, the Joker, Batman, Bane and Catwoman from Toys Roca. Most of the comments and messages were to do the Dark Knight figures. So I did start the video today. We were going to do them as 4 shorter videos, one for each character. We did start doing the Joker figure today, but unfortunately, articulation wise and various things, it looked great. However, when taking one of the hands off to do some switching over, the figure actually broke, so it's quite delicate there. I can't fix it at this point, so the figure is without a right hand. So rather than continue with that, I will do the other figures in the series. We'll show you the Joker figure, various stages though. So we are going to be doing the Green Arrow figure, which is this one here. Can't get it all on the screen just due to the angle that we're shooting from. But let's get this bad boy open. Now, the first thing you'll see if I put it this way is that the figure comes obviously with his bow and arrow stand, and they all come with a, if you can see here, they all come with a trading card. We have opened a few in this range so far. The figure itself comes with the quiver in the clamshell in the case. The arrows, as you can see there, can go in and out of the quiver, so you can have him as a character where he has run out of arrows. You know, if I will use this as a display figure, but for those of you who would like to actually play, make scenes with your figures, having him run out of arrows is a nice touch. Now, the figure himself is based off of the TV show Arrow, the Oliver Queen from the Arrowverse, played by Stephen Amell, played wonderfully by Stephen Amell. It's a 6-inch figure. It's really, really nicely done. It's a really good likeness of him. We can get a close-up there of his face with the cowl, which doesn't come off. Articulation, similar obviously to the other McFarlane figures we've done. There's a lot of articulation in the knees, the hips, the feet have articulation, shoulders, elbows, wrists. It doesn't come with any replacement hands like some of them do. So it's quite a more basic figure based on the ones we've had before. The quiver, as you can see here, goes into the back, goes in really nicely, and that gives some added dimension to the character, as you can see there. It also adds, which I've always found with figures, always adds a nice little bit of depth behind them when you have these characters that are, when like real clothing characters are a good touch, or when they have attachments or things with their bases, and in this case the quiver, it gives it that fuller, bigger than life feel. In addition to that, we have the arrow in the bow. Now this cannot be removed, so he either is ready to fire an arrow or he's not. It comes with the display stand with a nice DC on there, quite plain and basic, and it comes with this trading card, which obviously is the Green Arrow from the TV show, and it just has some text on the back there, just letting you know what's going on. Following Oliver Queen's shocking decision to turn himself over to the FBI and reveal his identity as the Green Arrow to the public, Oliver has spent the past 5 months in prison while his team was left behind to protect Star City. He is determined to keep a low profile, to shorten his sentence for the sake of his family, but Oliver's limits will be tested when he and his team Green Arrow are pitted against the most ruthless villains they have yet to face. So this was obviously after he had said he is the Green Arrow and was sent to prison. And there he is on his stand. One of the major issues I've just found with this figure is that there's no way to have him actually hold the bow in a proper manner. The hands, the space between the hands aren't thick enough to grasp the bow in either hand, so it doesn't really work in that capacity, although you can have him holding it like this, or you could probably find some other way of holding it. He cannot get his hands around either of these parts of the bow, which is a problem if you wanted to pose him in the capacity of him getting ready to fire an arrow. Other than that, though, it's a decent figure. It has a decent likeness of Stephen Amell. It's not one of the better figures from the range, as opposed to some of the other ones we've had, which included Batgirl, Nightwing, the Batman Who Laughs. We've had those. We do have a Batman to open, to unbox in relation. We do have a Batman to unbox from the same range, so we'll see how that is. With this Green Arrow figure, I will give it an 8 out of 10. It is a good likeness of the character from the TV show. It has a lot of fantastic flexibility as it relates to the articulation of the figure. The bow not being able to be held is quite a big detriment, though. And the hood not being able to be removed in any capacity possibly could have done with having a replacement head. Maybe even a replacement head without the mask as well. Especially as this is a Green Arrow that the world knows as the Green Arrow. That said, though, it is a nice figure to add to the collection. It will go nicely on the shelf. And I would recommend you get it, but temper your expectations. Next time out, we'll be doing the Batman figure from the multiverse, as I mentioned. I will then look at the remaining Dark Knight figures, taking a bit more care. Didn't realise the Joker would be so fragile, so I'm assuming the other figures will be the same. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you for taking time out of your day to spend it here with me today. Look out for further unboxing videos. Look out for movie review video coming soon. Look out for other reaction videos for I believe the Justice League trailer, the Zack Snyder Justice League trailer, is going up in a couple of hours, so I'll be reacting to that. But look after yourself, look after each other, stay safe, wear a mask, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.